Hi everybody, it's Cookie Lou in Arizona. It is the 26th of April and I'm coming to you without a stitch of makeup on and no wig today. The real raw me. Okay, anyway, I was just watching Renee Band's video and I said, yeah, I guess I better make one myself. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. The weather in Arizona is getting warm. We did have one day that hit 100 degrees. I don't know what it is today. Let me see if I can pull up the temp. Let's see. Right now it's 89. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Anyway, I am off this evening on a red-eye special. Flight leaves at 11:55 p.m. And I'm going to be going to Fort Lauderdale, Florida to visit my uncle. And then I'm going to head off on the Harmony of the Seas cruise ship, which is a Royal Caribbean line cruise ship. And I'm going to be cruising for about a week to the Eastern Caribbean. And I'm going to really enjoy the rest and relaxation that I'm going to have on that cruise. It's much deserved and much needed. Had a very stressful month, to say the least. Okay, so anyway, I'm doing well in every other area. My plastic surgery is healing really well. Tummy is still a little flat. Incisions are really healed. Arms are still, it's been a year. It'll be a year in June. I can't believe it's been a year since I did my arms, but it's been a year in June. And the incision did go, but it still feels a little tender, a little nummy. But for the most part, much, much, much better than when I first had them done. The arms were hard for me. It was hard to recover. It was very uncomfortable and painful. Much more than a tummy tuck. Yeah, and that's doing pretty well. I don't really have any, still not as tight as it was. When I first had the tummy tuck done, it was so tight, and the incision was really pinchy and burny. That pretty much is pretty much healed. I still feel flat, and I still feel very numb. If I touch my tummy, I'm very numb. And the incision really doesn't have any abnormal sensations. Sometimes if I'm laying in bed too long or sitting in the recliner and then I go to get up, it might, first couple of steps I take might be a little pinchy. But other than that, I'm feeling really well. And my tummy tuck was done in November, December, January, March, April. We're almost into May, so next week it'll be, no, I had it done the end of November, December, January, February, March, just 5 months. Just 5 months. So anyway, I'm on the mend. My weight is, I got on the scale. My highest recorded weight was 301 pounds before my first surgery, which was a VSG that I had done in 2012. And I didn't lose enough weight with that, as most of you know, so I struggled with it for 5 years. And then I had a revision to a duodenal switch 2 years ago in January, where I lost another 90 pounds. My lowest weight was 171.8. And it's been fluctuating a few pounds from that point on. 175, 177, pretty much between the 175 and 177 range. I'd say the last couple of months, every time I get on the scale, it's 177. Yesterday I got on the scale was 177.3. And I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. I'm still wearing a size 10 in pants and a medium in blouses and shirts. And I'm doing well, I say if I had to pick a complaint, which is kind of, I think, common with the DS surgery, and more so with me if I eat too much sugar or if I eat too much dairy or fruit or a lot of carbs like rice. I've been eating a lot of rice lately, and I'm just, running to the bathroom. That constant um, bowels is something that is pretty much standard with the duodenal switch. More so if you don't watch your diet. And sometimes I don't know what to eat because every time no matter what I eat, I'm running to the bathroom. But I'm still, it's something that I'm more than willing to put up with because of the fact that I am the best weight that I've been in many, many years, and I look good and feel good in every other capacity. So I'm happy. I'm happy with my choice and decision to do the duodenal switch. For me, it was the surgery that worked. So that's about it. I'm really looking forward to my cruise and to seeing my Uncle Carl. Um, Carlo Mascarello is going to be 93 in August. I don't know if you can see, but right there in the in the upper left corner is a picture of my uncle kissing the nurse in Times Square. I don't know if you can see. It's right up there, left-hand corner, by the Pelican. You can see it. This side. That side. No, this side. Where am I? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Here, right up there. Whoop, there he is. You see him up there? Uncle Carl, kissing Edith Shane in Times Square. The kissing sailor. Edith has passed away, and my uncle is still going strong. 93 years old. So, he's going to pick me up at the airport with his wife Shelley. Tomorrow morning. I leave here like I said, just before midnight, and hopefully get some sleep on the plane, and I arrive in Fort Lauderdale on around 7 o'clock in the morning, and Uncle Carl will be there with Shelby to pick me up and bring me to their home. They'll probably take me to breakfast first. If I know them, they're going to want to stop and have breakfast. And then I'll spend the night with them, and then tomorrow morning he'll take me to the cruise port in Fort Lauderdale, which is only about a half hour from his house, and I'll get on my Harmony of the Seas and go sailing away. Oh gosh, I wish I could go for a month. I need a month on a cruise ship. But anyway, that's my update. I don't have much more to talk about. Just want to say hello to all my friends. I've really been lax in communicating on the telephone. Kristen Bonilla, love you. If you watch this, we do need to catch up with a phone call. Lisa in Chicago, I love you. Send you lots of hugs and kisses. She's not doing videos anymore, so the only way I'm going to communicate with her is on the phone. And I just have Joni Armstrong in Seattle. Hopefully I'll see Joni this summer. She's planning a trip to Tucson, Arizona, and she told me that she'd like to kind of connect with me, which is easy to do. It's only about maybe 3 hours away. So I can go up there, she can come down here or whatever. We can meet in the middle, but I'll get to see Joni again. And, Renee Bands, she's going to be going to the WLSFA, and she's looking for a roomie, I think. It's quite expensive. That's why I'm not going. Well, I'm not going because I have other plans, but truthfully, at $200 a day for a hotel, I won't spend that. No, I'm sorry. Maybe I'd spend $150 with a roomie, but $200 a day is expensive just for the hotel. Then you have the airfare. And then you have spending money, and you have food on top of that, and drinks for those who drink, or they might want to go out clubbing at night or something. So it's quite expensive, for a 3-day conference. So I think they're going to have to make a little bit more of an effort to find a place where it's more affordable so more people can go. Maybe I'll make the next one if it's affordable and if it's in a place that I really want to visit. So, Florida, Orlando, been there, done that. I don't need to go to Orlando. I much better enjoy going to a conference if it's in a state that I've never been to and wanted to visit. Then it's kind of like, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I hate to use that phrase. I hate killing birds. I love birds. But anyway. Those of you who are going to WLSFA, have a wonderful time. Meet as many people as you can. And give lots of hugs and kisses to people that you know that you might be able to see there. Because it's a good opportunity to actually come face-to-face with people that you communicate with on YouTube. a good opportunity to do that. And they do have some nice events and evenings usually planned. That's kind of fun. So those of you who are going, have a great time. That's about it from me here in Arizona. Matter of fact, this is the shirt that I bought when I was in San Antonio. When I went to the last WLSFA, I got this at the at a store near the on the Riverwalk, which was by the hotel that we were staying at the last conference in San Antonio. Okay, that's about it. I'm pooped. I got I packed and repacked my suitcase maybe 5 times, and I have my little travel bag packed up. I have all my money sorted out in different little envelopes in different little places, so I have money whenever I need it. And I got my boarding pass at the travel agent today for the airline. I got my cruise boarding slip from Ford Travel, where they actually booked my travel arrangements for me for the ship. And that's about it. I'll take some pictures and post them, and I'll give you an update on the wonderful adventures that I have when I come back. Okay, everyone. Love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. That's it for me. Bye.